Hello and welcome to round 4 of the Calculated F1 Esports League. Turn again today, and we're live from the Shanghai International Circuit for the Chinese Grand Prix. We obviously missed a week last time out due to the Champions League final, so let's remind ourselves of the standings after last time out at Circuit Zandvoort. So in first, and with a big substantial lead, it's Benedict on 70 points. Then we have Negan in second with 37 and Remise in third with 34. Sniper in the Racing Point is in 4th on 31, and Jamie, after picking up his first points last week, sits in 5th on 27, and I'm sure we'll be looking to close. They'll all be looking to close the gap on the leader, Benedict, today. Let's see who decides to come out of the garage first, and we'll go on board with them and see what kind of lap time they can put around China. Who have we got going out first? It would appear that Master Gaming is going out first, so we shall go on board in the AlphaTauri and follow for the first lap. China is quite a challenging circuit if you're not very experienced. There's some high-speed corners and some very low-speed corners too, so it should make for a pretty entertaining race. Hopefully, we certainly did have one last time out at Zandvoort. So hopefully that can carry on and we're in for some entertainment. Braking with about 100 metres to go, you need to hit the hairpin correct, otherwise if you run too deep you will lose way too much time. And then you swing it out to the right-handed the track, clipping the curb as you turn in. Oh, and he's been in the lap, he's not finishing the lap, interestingly. So let's go on board with Jack, who is coming up towards the end of his lap, as Remise goes into first, obviously with a 1:33.0. Let's see what time Jack can put down. As he crosses the line, he does a 1:33.8 to put himself into second. We've also got Harry now coming up to the hairpin to finish his first flying lap. What does he put down? He puts down a 1:33.3 to put himself into second. We can go on board with OPJ for his flying lap in the AlphaTauri. Let's see what he can put on the board. It was very quick last time out in Zandvoort. Let's see what he can do this time around. Bascom has put himself into first with a 1:31.1. That's a rapid lap there. Over a second quicker than the rest of the field, and Sniper goes into third with a 1:32.2. That 1:31.1 is going to be a very, very challenging time to beat, you feel, and may have just put himself into a very, very good position to take pole. As Benedict puts down a 1:32.5 on the medium tyres, you do have to take that into account. But that 1:31.1 is looking very, very, very quick. OPJ throws himself into the left-hander. What can he put down? 1:31.7. Daniel goes second fastest with a 1:31.3, pushing himself only 0.2 of a second behind Bascom. That's going to be a good fight for 1 and 2 there, you feel. Let's see what other times people can put down. Who do we have crossing the line? We have the two Williams of Negan and Remise, who I don't think have managed to start their lap times in quick enough time by the looks of things. Cameron has finished his qualifying in P12. We have the Red Bulls of Kinja crossing the line now with a 1:32.0 to put himself into P7. It's all kicking off at the end of qualifying, but currently it's Bascom, followed by Harvey, followed by Daniel. It's a 1-2 as Aiden flies off and is out of qualifying, loses his front right wheel there, trying to push it too hard. Sniper goes quickest with a 1:38. I have no idea what has just happened there, but Sniper has pulled a massive lap out of the bag to go with a 1:30.845 to take provisional pole, and you'd have to question whether anyone is going to be able to take that on. The Toast has managed to put the time down to go into P17. Harvey puts down a 1:30.4 to take pole position away from Sniper, and that looks like the end of the qualifying session. So your makeup for the grid, on pole position, it's Harvey with a 130.4 for the McLaren. Alongside him on the front row, it's Sniper with a 130.8. Then OPJ, Bascom, Daniel, Aiden, Kinja, Negan, Remise, Benedict, Angus, Cameron, Jack, Harry, Eden, Master Gaming, Satos, and then Jay Hendo. What was a very, very entertaining qualifying session, you must say. It was back and forth in the battle for pole position, but Harvey does eventually take it from Sniper, and OPJ does have to settle for third. That was fantastic. What we will say is that it was the race from Belgium today in real life from the circuit Spa. Obviously, last year's race, there was the untimely death in the F2 race of Antoine Hubert, who unfortunately lost his life at last year's race in Belgium. The formation lap has been decided by the drivers to be dedicated to him. He obviously, unfortunately, passed away at the age of 22, and our thoughts, as always, remain with his close friends and family. Rest in peace, Antoine. So that formation lap there from the drivers was a tribute to the late Antoine Hubert, who, as we said, unfortunately passed away at the age of 22 last year at Spa. As I said, as always, our thoughts remain with his friends and families as we get towards the race. So it is 28 laps of the Shanghai International Circuit. It is a wet start on the intermediate tyres. Harvey obviously starts from P1 in pole, followed by Sniper, OPJ and Bascom. The start is going to be crucial into the first corner. You really want to get on that inside line as it switches back from turn 1 into turn 2. However, we're ready to race. We've got 5 red lights. And away we go. Harvey gets away well, followed by Sniper. There has been a crash in the midfield. It looks like a Williams has gone off the track. It would appear to be a Remy. Sniper has got up into the lead as well as OPJ. Harvey has dropped back at the start. He's having an absolute nightmare on the intermediates. It's Sniper followed by OPJ. Sniper has the inside line away from OPJ. And the Ferrari of Aiden is into third early on. Bascom up into fourth. Harvey is really struggling and is dropping back into P6. OPJ is into the lead ahead of Sniper, followed by Aiden, Bascom and Daniel. They did appear to be at the bottom at the back for the Williams of Remise. As we have a car sliding wildly off the track there. I'm not too sure who that was in Sector 2. It was the other Williams, it would appear, of Negan. It's gone off the track, I would imagine it was. I'm not 100% sure what happened then, but it was absolutely crazy. The Sniper is going backwards. Sniper must have had a problem there that we missed as we invited him back. But Daniel up into P4 and Bascom up into P3. Lower down the field, Benedict is making moves already as he tries to make a move on 2 drivers, Master Gaming and Negan. Is he going to dive down the inside at the hairpin? He is. He's going to get down the inside of them both. It's a 3-car pile-up. However, Benedict comes out and takes the spot, but Negan dives back down the inside in the Williams and is going into the pits. So Benedict is up into P9. Very, very intense start there. Jay Hendo is into P10 in the Haas after starting at the back of the grid. Snow in first. Sniper is back in P1, followed by Jack, Negan and OPJ. Negan is into the pits. However, so I'm not too sure how this has worked out. The leaderboard is a complete mess right now, it would appear. I think Sniper has dived into the pits though, so it will be interesting to see what tyres he decides to put on. It's a free pit stop, as most of them do say, while your fellow drivers are all going slow. However, it is only Sniper, Angus, Kinja and Remise who have dived into the pits. The rest have decided to stay out. It is certainly a risk. It'll be interesting to see what tyres Sniper decides to put on. He's putting on a fresh set of inters, interestingly. but he's also getting his front wing replaced, which may explain why he's decided to come in. Kinja is putting on another set of inters. Angus, likewise, another set of inters. So it would appear that the changes are not more strategy based, they are more just repairing damage. But the safety car is out. If he can slow the rest of the cars down as well, what it will do is go for it. Negan has been given a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Ramis. No overtaking under the safety car, obviously. However, A-Master Gaming is going backwards. I'm not too sure what's happened there. OPJ has lost it coming out the final corner, and Aiden gets ahead. Now, did he cross before the start-finish line and before racing on green? I'm not too sure there, but Daniel is dropping back into third. I'm not 100% sure whether the overtake was legal or not. We'll have to check that one out. It would appear that it has been. OPJ tried to gun it out the final corner, and Negan has been given a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He tried to gun it out that final corner and just had no heat in his tyres, lost traction and went off the track, which allowed Aiden to come through and take first. It's going to make for a very, very interesting battle. Benedict is already making moves into P7. Will this bring Benedict back into the race equation is the question. You feel like OPJ is going to put down a move on Aiden on the back straight, but there's obviously no DRS because we are under wet conditions, which does hamper some of the overtaking effects of the drivers. Angus is coming close to A-Master Gaming on the... We have a yellow flag in Sector 2. A yellow flag in Sector 2, and A-Master Gaming has gone off. What has happened to him? He just appears to have spun, as the Ferrari has lost it as well of Angus. Cars are going off left, right and centre here. Angus has binned it, so has A-Master Gaming. Ramis has got past Kinja, but Kinja is fighting back hard. He's going to have the inside line into the corner. He's going to hold the position just for now until Ramis can try and get him on the straight. But Angus and A-Master Gaming have lost out massively there and are really, really struggling for traction. Jack is going to dive back down the inside of Benedict, but he's cooked it too much, and he's going to end up losing 2 spaces, possibly, as he comes out into the track. He's pushed Cameron onto the grass there. That's a very, very questionable move. Sniper may be the one to benefit from this if he can stay out of trouble. Oh, that's a very, very questionable. But just about... He's going to have the inside line to turn 2, though. Very, very close battling now, but Benedict is slowly starting to pull away and will be, you'd imagine, catching up to Bascom if things go his way. Jack runs a bit deep again there. Cameron's going to get the chance to try and get past Jack, but Jack is defending with his life right now. He's not letting anyone past. Cameron tries to make a move at the inside. Again, will Sniper benefit from this? If he can get a good exit out of into turn 1 and turn 2, he may just do that. Jack goes down the inside to defend. Sniper. Ooh, Cameron's going to dive down the inside of Jack. Is he going to get the move done this time? Jack is going to have the inside line into the second turn, but no, Cameron gets through and takes P5 from Jack, who drops down to P6 in the racing point. Will he drop down to P7 though when Sniper gets on his tail? It's starting to close up at the front as well as Bascom, Daniel chase down Aiden. We have a Ferrari in first, which again is not something you'd ever hear at the minute, followed by an Alfa and then the McLaren. He has got DRS though, and he's going to go for it down the back straight with DRS. Which way is Aiden going to go to defend? He's going to defend the inside line. Ooh. Oh dear, there's been I think that's damage to Daniel's front wing. It has to be damage to Daniel's front wing there. That may be one that the stewards may take a look at after the race and to see what they decide. But you'd imagine that is Daniel diving into the pits to get a replacement front wing there. That was very questionable, as so does Aiden and Bascom. They're all coming into the pits. Are they going to slick tyres? Are they going on to slick tyres? That is the question on everyone's lips right now. Jack has taken a 3-second time penalty, which could prove costly in his battle with Sniper. We have a front wing change and a soft tyre goes on for Daniel. We've got the hard tyre for Aiden, the mediums for Bascom. Negan has also gone to the softs. We've got a serious change right now. We're seeing cars come into the pits. They think it's time to go slicks, but have they gone too early? So right now in P1 we have Cameron, in second we have Sniper, and in third we have Jack. Sniper's got past Jack, interestingly, which is good for his race prospects. Cameron gets back past Sniper to take P1. It's all going to be in that pit. The rain has completely stopped now at the Shanghai International Circuit, and it's going to be about, do they all decide to pit now as Eden gets up into P6 in the Renault, but Kinji takes the position back. Are they going to dive into the pits? Yes or no? Cameron dives into the pit. Sniper gets the overtake. Sniper's completely sent it into the pits and has completely lost his car there. Wait, what? Okay. Sniper has decided not to pit, apparently. And the game has glitched out and shown him dive into the pits. I'm not too sure what we've just seen there. It's a very, very strange situation we've just seen. I do apologise. Okay, what would appear has happened here is that going onto the slicks was the perfect time as Sniper gets a 3-second time penalty. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. It is for Sniper. He's on the intermediates and they've just got no grip left because the track has dried out completely. It appears it's a massive mistake to stay out on those soft tyres, on those intermediates. It's going to cost him a hell of a lot of time in the race. And they've definitely missed the window as Aiden has closed back up now. And he's going to get past Aiden easily. There's no doubt about it. What can he do? Can Cameron make something happen? He's closing. He's closing. He's going to go around the outside and try and get the switchback, it would appear, but he's gone too deep, you'd have to think there. Harvey's going to hold that position. And we go on board with OPJ, who is trying to stay Jack. Jack is holding P7 valiantly here. But you feel like he may have gone too... He's got a 3-second time penalty for cutting the chicane there, for cutting the hairpin there. As Harry goes back past OPJ, it's very, very tight here for 7th, 8th and 9th. It's very, very entertaining. Harry pulls out wide. Is he going to go around the outside of Jack? He's going to try it. He's going to try it. As OPJ goes off the track on the inside. Leaving McCar's. You've got to leave him McCar's width, Jack. You've got to leave him McCar's width. It's very, very good racing, you would say, as OPJ gets past Harry again. What you would say is Harry's race has been ruined here by being stuck behind Jack, as OPJ throws it around the outside and gets the move done, as Benedict is going to go round the outside of Aiden here into turn 1. It's Alpha versus the Works Ferrari. If he's clever, he will have the inside line to turn 2. He decides against it and decides against getting the switchback, which all the while is allowing Bascom to close up. However, we are coming to the final sections of this race. It's Benedict in P1, Bascom currently in P2 and Aiden currently in P3. What is going to happen on this final lap? It looks like Benedict is going to take the win. We're on board with the race leader. Bascom's going to try it, but he's not going to get close enough, I don't think. We're on board with your leader, who comes around the final corner, and it's Benedict, who wins in China, followed by P2 Bascom and in P3 Aiden. That is your podium positions. Daniel comes around the final corner to take P4. That is a very, very impressive win from Benedict and should be applauded. Up 9 positions, qualified in P10, finishes in P1. Another very, very impressive race from Benedict. However, we shall see what happened there. I'm not 100% sure what's happened there, but Benedict takes driver of the day, and I would say very, very deservedly. Up 9 positions right there. That is a deserved victory for him. I can confirm that the McLaren definitely did not come in P1. That is for sure. Your winner, as far as I'm aware, is Benedict, followed in second by Bascom, and then by Aiden. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching round 4 of the Calculated F1 Esports League from China. I hope you have enjoyed. As you can see, it has glitched out massively. It is Benedict from Bascom, from Aiden, and the rest are, you can see right there. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and we shall catch you next week for round 5. It's tier 1.